So, bit about me. Hi, I'm Philip Walter, Chief Executive at Insurecom. I've got red eyes because this is Bangalore, and it's now, I don't know what, 7 in the morning for me or something. Yeah, we've been dealing with ThoughtWorks for a while. I think we started this relationship back in 2005. I've dealt with India on 3 separate occasions. The first time as an outsourcing arrangement, it was for some web front-end application, and it was really good, and it went swimmingly, and it took a little longer than expected, but it was a really good venture. The next time that I did outsourcing to any company, but it was also India, it was a nightmare. It was the horror of yes, but not actually getting anything delivered. How do we come to deal with ThoughtWorks? It was never the intention to deal with ThoughtWorks. We've got a chief solutions architect who seems to have some sort of weird worship syndrome for Martin Fowler. Martin Fowler booked this, Martin Fowler booked that, etc., etc. And you know, we were looking at doing a fairly extensive application development program. And it was all about, we're going to do it Agile because Martin Fowler says it's good, you know. So all these people going, oh, well, okay, fine, let's look at that, and thought we'll go and outsource to some development personnel, but let's approach ThoughtWorks from a consulting perspective, just to be able to learn and cover stuff from an infrastructure point internally, and you know, to be able to manage it all. So it was with dealing with ThoughtWorks that we got a huge amount of confidence. We thought that at the end of the day, ThoughtWorks won't be necessarily the cheapest, but it lets us sleep at night. And that's been the really big difference. We were really impressed with the development that's been going on. So much so that I think we've been back about 9 times, and so I've now resigned myself to the fact that we'll probably always be doing some project or another, because we just keep dreaming new programs up. But we've been really impressed. One thing that's been, just in my own visits to Bangalore, you know, my first time here, I think IBM was setting up shop up the road, and the last time I was here, it was in the paper that they're celebrating their 50,000th employee. You know, it's the one place in the world, you know, so many different things and big businesses in the United States and Silicon Valley, etc., that people want to go and work there. This is the one industry, and even in fact the one city in the world where the top people in their field from around the world all in fact want to come here to Bangalore, and just looking out on the floor, it's incredibly multicultural. And a lot of people coming over from North America and Europe are actually here to learn and get more experience, because it's a good work ethic, and it's just very well managed. So we are singularly impressed, and we're very happy with the relationship. I think it's been a good learning experience for both companies in some aspects. I know a lot of the work that ThoughtWorks do are for very big enterprises, and it's some sort of bolt-on application or a point of functionality, etc. We've been creating a true scalable end-to-end application, and not just some small application, but something for very large multi-office enterprises, where it's an incredibly sophisticated piece of code. There's a lot more code. I think there's a lot more in it than when we first sat down and sketched out on the whiteboard. There's a hell of a lot more in it. Would we have done it? Yeah, we would have. You know, and what has it done for us as a company? At the end of the day, it's taken us from being you know, a pivotal and very important distributor and you know, and market leader, to being a company that arguably now has the #1 application in the world within the general insurance broker space. We've used the intellectual prowess of ThoughtWorks here, as well as the pure commodity really of coding expertise and BA QA expertise to really punch through what we're doing. Very, very happy with ThoughtWorks. We're singularly impressed with how it's gone, and testament to that is the fact that again we keep coming back. And I think, as far as Bangalore is concerned, we're probably turning into a reasonable client. We've always got quite a few benches of people here, but we will continue to drive stuff forward and look at being a real thought leader in our market, which culturally seems to be a very, very good fit with ThoughtWorks. We both like the idea of looking at something that a lot of people would say, well, that's a difficult, that's going to be a difficult project. Many people in our own market space, ThoughtWorks has really been an instrumental partner in that. It's been a very enjoyable, if not busy, few years. I'll tell you what, I've been working for a living, I would do nothing but encourage anybody else to follow suit, and I'm always happy to be a reference site.